Middleton pinches down the wall. Tried to force it into the corner past Parayko. It squirts right out front of the net. Brayden Schenn got it. A shot right on, saved by Greiss. Robert Bortuzzo to that list, who was injured last night. So the Blues activate Tyler Tucker, and he'll skate on the third defensive pair with Steven Santini here tonight. Rims it in around behind the net. Hartman tried to center. Comes loose to Brayden. Wides, fires. Saved by Greiss. A lot of traffic in front of him. Here's Kyrou for St. Louis. Fires right into the midsection of Gustafsson. He left a rebound, but Spurgeon was there to clean it up. He and Thomas play catch. Thomas in the circle. Falk a drive. Gustafsson the save. Rebound loose. And Buchnevich denied by Gustafsson. Barbashev to Rosen. Parayko a drive. Saved by Gustafsson. Saad on the rebound scores. And he scores 5 seconds before the first minor expires. That means St. Louis will still have 2 minutes left on the power play.
A shifty player. This second unit is kind of a makeshift unit for the Blues. With all the injuries that they've had, tough to scout. They do a great job with possession, and they move it around the perimeter. Finally, they get a puck to the net. That's a juicy rebound, but Neighbors with a patient play just taps that one over.
Blues power play was such a huge part of the playoffs. Thomas hits the Minnesota line, feeds Kyrou, moving in, a shot and a save by Gustafsson. With only 11 forwards in the lineup on the second of back-to-backs, Evason probably, even if he wanted to, would have a hard time shortening the bench.
That's an unfortunate play and follow through on the stick there, but if you're Mason Shaw, you feel the pressure of that. You don't like that situation.
Minnesota pounded in the face-off circle when these teams met last week. Wild won just 28.6% of the draws. Tied across for Parayko. Drops to Thomas, moving in, a shot, and that went just wide. Quick release by Thomas.
That was, and
a centering pass. Toropchenko was tied up. Falk on it. Toropchenko on target. Save Gustafsson. Pitlick out from behind the net.
If they can't figure it out defensively, I think that's going to be the difference.
Addison's shot was tipped wide. Steele works out of the corner with it. Kaprizov fire, saved by Greiss. Reaches the halfway point of their regular season schedule. Long shot by Tucker, deflects to the glass. Foligno picks it up for Minnesota. Tucker fires, a pad stop by Gustafsson. Rebound cleared ahead by Foligno.
And an audible pad save. We could hear that one all the way up here. A little POP pass off the pad.
Boldy moves in, kicked out by Greiss. Eriksson up to Kaprizov, saved by Greiss.
Line since they've been put together. Boldy with a couple of nifty moves. Good stick work there. He gets the first chance, and then Kaprizov on the back door. And all the Blues collapse here to help Greiss out. There's a lot of traffic, a lot of bodies out in front, but they...
Dumba pushes out of the corner, intercepted by Barbashev. A shot saved by Gustafsson, and the rebound controlled by Boldy. Good play by Brayden to get Saad tied up out front of the net. A turnover by Dumba. Barbashev in, centers, and it's just out of the reach of Saad. A near miss for the Blues in the closing seconds. Eriksson battles to come up with a puck, but it caught an official skate. That allows the Blues to gain control. Blues would be offside, so allow Minnesota a chance to exit. Dumba ahead for Gaudreau. Gaudreau fires, kicked out by Greiss. Neighbors escapes Dumba, works out into the circle, across. Parayko waiting, looking, goes back. Neighbors a shot and a glove save. Out front, Barbashev. Mikkola grabs the loose puck, but Middleton had him tied up. Schenn stripped of the puck by Reeves.
Pin the Blues in their own zone.
Parayko's shot knocked away by Gustafsson. Barbashev plays to the corner. Saad attacks for St. Louis. Gustafsson a kick save. Barbashev on the rebound, sent it just wide. Kaprizov back to Boldy, a shot. That broke Thomas's stick, but That did the job to stop the shot. Falk moving the other way. Gustafson plays it around. Spurgeon right back in behind. Picked up by Shaw just off the bench. Shaw moves in. Saved by Greiss.
He's unwilling, but unable right now to work for it. They just hold plays out front, and it's fed the Wild offense.
Rosen with a shot right on, and Gustafson makes the save. But a lot of it kept to the outside by the Blues.
Seems like a matter of time, though.
Sure does. Boldy centers, and Dewar just off the bench, denied by Greiss. Gustafson has been sharp for Minnesota. He's stopped 19 of 20 Blues shots. Kirill Kaprizov, one of the most dangerous scorers on home ice in the league. Hoping to get the Wild offense on track here in the third. We're underway with the final 20 from St. Paul. 11 forwards and 7 defensemen. Eriksson throws it in. Kick to the corner by Greiss. Rosen. Parayko. 22 left in the man advantage as Gustafson makes the save and hangs on.
Test Greiss, guy that hasn't played in a while. They didn't throw enough at him. They didn't test him enough.
Goligoski's shot got through. Greiss with a save. Rebound loose. Gaudreau on the backhand. Saved by Greiss. Final seconds of the power play. Foligno works out of the corner with it. Blues back at full strength, and now they're 2-on-1. Saad has Schenn. Saad moving in, centers, and Schenn scores.
They have a good power play out of the box. Fresh Schenn, 2-on-1 with such great effort on the back check from Gaudreau, but he just can't catch up to it. And beautiful pass from Saad, right on the money. Little sauce over the stick of Brodin. It actually goes under the stick of Brodin.
Foligno back of the net. Kaprizov, another shot, tipped by Duhaime. Boldy, Kaprizov, saved by Greiss. A backhander, and Greiss seated in the crease. Third period shots on goal, 24-3 in Minnesota's favor. But the Blues with the only goal, and Schenn's marker will probably be the knockout punch. He adds another here, and it's 3-zip St. Louis with 5.7 seconds left.
Parayko just throws this one up in the air. A little backspin. Buchnevich likely hears that thing.
So the Blues come into St. Paul, both teams on the back end of back-to-backs.